All right, well, this bantamweight division ubiquitously regarded as the deepest in the top 15 right now in the UFC, and this man's the #1 contender. He has beaten so many talented fighters to get this title fight. Now we see what the hell he can do with it.
Yeah, he's beaten them all, except the champion.
Right.
It's such a weird thing that you can go through so many tough guys, but ultimately the toughest one is the one you get last. So you go through this murderer's row of people to earn an opportunity, and now you get to fight the best. The champion is good, man, but this guy believes he has the skill set to take that title from him.
Yeah, he's been forged by the experience. He derives so much confidence from the training room, and it all comes down to these 25 minutes or fewer for the #1 bantamweight contender. All right, here he is, folks. You know who he is, the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world. And as much as his focus is firmly on this title defense here tonight, he did say in our fighter meeting, I want to go down as one of the all-time greats, and he just might.
Yeah, if you're going to do that, dude, you got to continue to win. He has every intention of doing that. He has said time and time again that I'm not just here for right now. I'm here forever. So even when I'm gone, people will remember me. In order to be remembered, though, you've got to stack up those championship defenses. And he has already started to do it. He intends to keep that rolling tonight.
We talk about guys like Dominic Cruz and Aljamain Sterling, and this man believes skill for skill. He's better than both of those guys.
Yeah.
Another chance to prove it tonight. Don't shoot the messenger.
Some of these guys,
Cody Garbrandt steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the California Kid, Urijah Faber. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Cody "No Love Garbrandt."
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. 32-1 as an amateur boxer. He's had 9 wins by knockout now as a mixed martial artist. 7 of those have come in the opening round. So you can't sleep on no love in the early going. Cody Garbrandt, he'll sustain a pace over 15 to 25 minutes, but he's a very fast starter. Opponent better watch out for that right hand from Cody here early. Oh, that strike to the body, man.
big shot to the head.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, don't want to read too much into this singular moment, but a nice job by the boxer to defend the first takedown attempt by the wrestler.
Well, the wrestler told everyone that would listen that this was going to be easy. He was going to be able to put him down and put him down at will. The boxer was able to defend. Let's see now how the wrestler pivots and see if he can build a game plan and still allows for him to get a win.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Faber's has got full mount now. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
2 minutes remain in the round. Making all these shots count. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Faber. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage. Going to try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise.
Landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, big left hook there.
Oh! He went high on that one. Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
What an end to round one. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round here.
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Oh, big left.
Oh!
Straight right hand, no good. Back and forth we go. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Big knee lands there.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two. All right, feet on the hips here. Ground and pound strike there now.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. North-south position now. All right, well, he made no bones about his game plan. He was going to attack the body, and he does so effectively yet again there.
Well, how about the discipline? How about the discipline to stay the course, to not rush, to not go head hunting, knowing that down the line, all these body shots will pay off for him. And now you can see it starting to happen.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spin a
Yeah, you see on that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight. Big knee lands right to his opponent's midsection.
Big right hand there. Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool. 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if his corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Big right hand.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. There you go. There you go.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Cody Garbrandt. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Garbrandt's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. All right, has the guard closed here. Garbrandt gets back up. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show.
Connected with a solid strike there. Seconds to go. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Faber's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Under a minute now to go in the round. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Nice punch by him there in the clinch. The book on him is that when he gets in these clinch situations, he's not looking to take a breather.
He is not resting. He is going to work. The night is just beginning when he gets to the clinch. He's wobbling now.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championships?
You understand that we're getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool.
So that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting... Oh, he's got a choke. Oh, now it's getting tight. Getting close to the finish.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
And he's back up. Faber's opening punch to the head looked good for a second, but ultimately that one gets blocked. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Faber.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Big shots landed by him now. Faber's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Fight back! Fight back!
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Garbrandt.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Faber's back in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Gotta be careful here.
Favors is able to flatten him out now. This could be real trouble now. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, great round, bud. Relax, take a deep breath and listen. You are outstriking this guy. He's trying to make this an ugly fight, though. Don't get sucked in.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Big left hand lands upstairs.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got
That kick blocked by Faber.
danger in the engagement there.
Hook to the head there. Oh, he's got him hurt here.
Oh, nice elbow.
Garbrandt's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right?
Oh, he hurt him again.
Garbrandt gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Fight back! Fight back!
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor.
He's got to be careful here.
2 minutes now to go in the fight. Big elbow there, lands. Good work from the top here by Faber. Nice positional control here. Oh, another strike lands from the top. 1 minute to go in the fight. Faber's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, that's gotta be it.
Get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast tape.
Absolutely did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Stop.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Cody Garbrandt.
All right, so there he is. He remains the hunted at 135 pounds, the and still UFC bantamweight champion of the world. They go the full 25 minutes here.